Internet, Mogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. I actually did not plan on making this video at all, but somebody tweeted at me asking me if I was going to do a reaction to the new announcement. And at first I was like, what announcement? And apparently they are announcing new game modes right here. I've yet to watch the video, so I figured I would just do my classic 12-year-old reaction to this and record it and give you guys my first impressions. I don't even know what to expect, to be honest. Like, I'm just seeing, I think Mr. Yip here and I think there's Jeff Jew just kind of like high-fiving, and that's pretty much all I know. So we're recording? All right, let's just jump into it. Let me make sure that, yeah, let me make sure that the entire thing is visible. I gotta make it a little bit smaller. All right, almost there. Attaboy. All right. Let's see what it's about.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
I'm Andrew.
And we're here to talk about what's coming up next for Legends of Runeterra in 2020. We're in two different places, but through the magic of video editing
And friendship.
we've joined together to deliver this update. But before we dive in, we want to share some thoughts on how we decided what to develop next.
We believe that for our card game to stay engaging for years, we need to bring more than new cards to the table. We're always asking ourselves the question, how is the game more fun today than it was yesterday? So although we've only been out of beta for a month, we're already thinking about the next thing, and the two things after that.
Our goal has been to develop an entire ecosystem of modes and features for you to show off your skill. And today, we're going to share some details about the ones coming to Legends of Runeterra over the next few months.
Let's get after it!
Alright, let's see.
There's more than one way to challenge your skill in Legends of Runeterra. Sometimes you might live for the climb of ranked, while other times you might prefer to test your drafting ability in expeditions.
And some days, it's all about the fierce competition of the emote meta.
But when it comes to different and exciting ways to use your collection of cards, we've barely scratched the surface.
And that's where Gauntlets come in. Gauntlets are limited time competitive modes with unique rules to play around and exclusive rewards to unlock. Every Gauntlet asks a simple question: can you make it to 7 wins? Over time, new Gauntlets with different rules will be added, so you'll have to prove your skill in brand new ways. We might also bring back your favorites in the future.
The first Gauntlet in June will use standard deck building rules as we test drive the underlying tech. The next Gauntlet, however, will challenge you to build a deck using no more than one copy of each card.
We expect it to be very popular with cats in mech suits.
Yeah, I mean, how are you not gonna play?
But Gauntlet's the only game in town. Let's
Labs.
talk about Labs.
Labs are experimental game modes based on more extreme changes to the classic Legends of Runeterra formula. You'll never know what you're going to get with a lab, but we guarantee there will be wild gameplay and some mad science.
Labs are intended to be a little more chaotic and casual than Gauntlets. And if there's a lab you really love, it can make a return someday.
The first experiment begins in July. We won't spoil what Heimerdinger has in store, but it involves unusual champion team-ups, unpredictable strategies, and action that starts right on round 1.
Ah, the sweet smell of science!
And there's something else happening in July. Legends of Runeterra's first event.
From time to time, we'll have special thematic events that bundle together cosmetic items, quests, and potentially a gauntlet or a lab. It's a month-long celebration of cool new stuff to check out.
During an event, every player will have access to a series of limited time rewards that can be unlocked just by playing. There will also be an event pass in the store that adds even more rewards for you to unlock along the way.
We still plan to add more ways to personalize your game with each set of cards, but we also wanted to include opportunities to unlock sweet cosmetic content at other moments throughout the year.
We want events to be a great way to get even more rewarded for the hours you spend playing Legends of Runeterra. If you're the kind of player who likes collecting the latest and greatest, boards, guardians, emotes, and more, events are your time to shine.
Finally, we can't leave out all the new cards coming in 2020.
I'm not
We
clear
said
what
before
events
that
is.
each expansion will add a new region and cards for existing regions.
Nice.
But we've also
yeah.
been looking for ways to make content even more impactful and keep the meta evolving as new cards enter the mix.
Our goal is to release more cards more frequently, creating back-to-back waves of new mechanics and champions. So in August, the next region of Runeterra will debut, with new champions and a bunch of supporting cards. Then every 2 months, we'll bring a new drop of cards, including more champions. And every 6 months, the next region of Runeterra will join the roster.
No spoilers on what happens after that.
Wait. So we're getting the expansion with the new region, and then, so generally, like they've stated that they want to do like expansions every 4 months, right? So now it's been February, and the next expansion came in June. But with this, they're going with a new region in August after summer. Then in October and December, like a batch, like mini expansions that don't incorporate a new region, I guess. They are shown smaller here. And then February next year, the 4th expansion will be released. But with this way, you have like one big expansion, but then a couple of like, and every 2 months basically. Like basically every 2 months we're getting new cards, and 1 out of 3 months, or 3 of those events, is gonna be a big expansion with like a new region, and the other 2 will be smaller. I actually like this a lot. I really like them spreading it out more like this, because it'll help keep things fresh way more often. Like new cards every 2 months, that's just wild, dude. That's crazy. I still don't understand the event. Like I don't know exactly what makes the events different from the other 2 things they mentioned, but let's keep going.
So far, we've been talking about the next few months, but there will be new things coming to the game throughout the whole year.
By the way, you can totally tell they're reading from a script. I mean, I do YouTube, right? So I can tell. Like it's so obvious. But whatever, it's fine.
We're planning to tackle a bunch of key features and improvements you've requested, like an update to Master Rank LP, improvements to the deck builder, in-game leaderboards, and yes, spectator support.
Ah, there it is! Wait. Improvements to the deck builder. Yeah, hopefully they include the ability to put whatever card I want as the face of my deck in like, yeah, I gotta message them about that. In-game leaderboards, that's nice. That's something that we're lacking right now. And spectator's the big one. Spectator's the
Some
big
of these will be
one.
quality of life improvements, while others are critical to supporting the future of Runeterra, especially its competitive scene.
We're also currently in development on other modes, like tournaments and single-player experiences. We don't have a lot to say beyond the fact that they're in development, but when we're ready with more details, we'll be sure to share an update.
I long for a worthy opponent.
It's important to us that you have a good idea where the game is headed. We're super excited for the rest of 2020, and we hope you're starting to get excited too.
With new Gauntlet competitions, lab experiments, special events, and even more frequent card releases, Legends of Runeterra will have more ways than ever before to test your skills as a player, deck builder, and collector. No matter what kind of challenge gets your gears turning,
That's a
we're
pretty
aiming
sick
to create
combo, by the
something
way.
you'll love this year.
He just gave on
As
guard
always,
those 3 overwhelmed.
We'll
That's
be
funny.
paying close attention to your feedback and what you choose to play.
It's nice to see
We are
Heimerdinger without just
constantly
the 3-mana
evaluating the
turret
game based on
abuse.
your experiences, and not just what seems like a good idea on paper.
We expect everything mentioned in this video to grow and evolve over time, so we'll need your help to improve each feature and build Legends of Runeterra into the best game it can be.
Thanks for bearing with us as we struggle through our home video setup.
Andrew, your camera's messed up or something.
What is it?
Your hair looks shorter.
Really? Weird. We'll be back soon to share more details on the upcoming event. In the meantime, we hope you're having a blast with Bilgewater, and we'll see you on the slaughter grounds.
Stay safe, and thanks for watching.
All right. The overall impression that I got from this, I am very, very excited for the future of this game. I love the fact that they still, like, you know, even though what we have now is a very complete version of a CCG, in my opinion at least, and definitely the one card game that has really won me over. It's still pretty much the beginning, right? That's the vibe that I get from this. We have like so many new things to look forward to. The new game modes, it's gonna be really interesting, right? Like I'm really intrigued to see what the lab turns into, but it sounds incredibly fun, and the events as well. I'm still not completely certain as to how they will be different one from another. I mean, they've explained it, right? Like the lab is gonna be a more casual, wacky aspect, while the events are gonna be. But I still don't know exactly where they're gonna draw the line and how they're gonna be different from one another. And the events in general, the events is the one that I didn't really get. I didn't really get completely.
From time to
Get rewards just by playing.
time, we'll have special thematic events that bundle together cosmetic items, quests.
Okay. So yeah, just basically special events to get stuff in the game for free by just playing. All right, that's fucking fantastic for free to play players and all that stuff. Like on top of the fact that this is like the best design card game in my opinion in the market, it's also by far the cheapest. It's just ridiculous, man. Like for those of you who are new to the genre, like us card game fanatics have been dealing with a significant amount of greed within the genre for a long time, and we put up with it because we love it. You know, we love games like Magic the Gathering, even though we have to spend like our life savings to get like a proper series of decks to compete with, right? So it's just so refreshing and just so motivating and so exciting to see a game of this nature just have so much work put into it and so much promise. Really excited. Definitely agree with them. Like I think in order for a card game, especially for it to have like a long life, they need to add multiple different ways to play games. I enjoy playing constructed and building decks, but not everybody likes that. There's a lot of people who like drafting instead, and I think it's very important to provide variety in gameplay as long as one doesn't hinder the other. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Like I love this shit, and I just can't wait for more. Just we're gonna have to. There's not much like I would like for them to have told us a little bit more details about the tournament modes and all that. But I get it. They're still in development, so we just gotta wait. But yeah, this gets my like. Really excited. So and you guys are seeing my thing there, so I'm gonna actually end the video here because you can see my tabs and shit. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this, if there's any particular mode that you're excited for, and what do you like. I actually want to know, what do you guys prefer? I mean, I assume if you're watching my channel, you guys prefer constructed and building decks, but maybe not all of you share that. Maybe some of you prefer other play modes, and yeah, let me know what is your favorite way to play Legends of Runeterra right now. And would you guys like to see any sort of content regarding these new modes in the future? Yay or nay? And yeah, have a solid day. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Runeterra content. Here you got like a random extra upload for the day. In case you haven't checked out, there should have been a YouTube video gone up before today with Swain and Vladimir. And that's all I gotta say. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow.